morning. My name is Hogan with Bitcoin Advisors. Welcome back for another altcoin update. Today we got a hot one for you guys. We're talking about Solana, and I want you guys to buckle up because we're going to be taking a look at what could be one of the greatest rivals to Ethereum over the next decade. This is, of course, the proposed Ethereum killer, Solana. And this rivalry, it could determine the leader of smart contract platforms, which is trillions of dollars at stake here. And this was founded by a gentleman named Anatoly Yakovenko, who came up with something called proof of history, which is a new type of consensus protocol, which we'll get into a little later in this video. And there's another player here. His name is Sam Bankman-Fried, and he's known as a crypto genius. He's a crypto billionaire, and he actually owns an exchange. He's been very, very vital in funding the development of the Solana blockchain. And I also want to add in, we did some light research on Twitter. We were reading about what's the community consensus out there in the cryptocurrency space. And this is some of the things that we found. The Solana community is really impressive and super helpful. They move incredibly fast, and there are no gas fees. And the development experience is 10 times more user-friendly than Ethereum. So that's some of what we're hearing out there on Twitter and out there in social media about Solana. So let's begin here with the problem. What's the problem that Solana sees out there that they want to remedy? Well, Ethereum and other smart contract platform fees are too high, and transaction times are just too slow. They're sluggish. So what's the solution? Of course, it is to create a network that uses tech and innovation to reduce fees and transaction speeds to be an alternative to platforms like Ethereum. All right, so we have the problem, we have the solution. Let's talk about the technology here, right? This is the nitty-gritty, the fun stuff. So the consensus protocol they use is called proof of history. Again, this was invented by the founder, Anatoly Yakovenko, and it's essentially proof of stake with the addition of time as a factor. So time-stamped blocks on the Solana blockchain. Now, we can hear that and think, okay, what does that even mean? Well, let's look at the fruit of that. What does that mean for the cryptocurrency itself? Well, it's fast. 400 millisecond block time compared to Ethereum, which is at 10 seconds, and Bitcoin, which is at 10 minutes. Okay? So not only is it fast, though, it's also cheap. Transaction fees of 1/100th of a penny, ridiculously inexpensive to use. Now, this quote and this piece of information is the most fascinating thing I've found about Solana, in my opinion. I want to share it with you guys. Solana claims not to be held back by software or programs, but by hardware. And this is a direct quote from them. Every time NVIDIA doubles the number of SIMD lanes available, our network will double in computational capacity. Okay, lots of big words. Like, what are they talking about? Well, what they're saying is this, is Solana is claiming to have developed to the very peak, the forefront of what's possible using today's hardware. And they're saying that the only way that their crypto can really be improved at this point for more transactions per second and things like that, or bringing down fees even lower, would be for the hardware to improve. And so that's what they're waiting for. And that says a lot to me, is that they're very, very confident in their tech. They're very confident in what they've been able to do with this altcoin project. It's a very large claim to make, but it is one that, given enough time, it's going to prove to be either true or false. And that's pretty much it for today's altcoin update. Before we go, let me show you the beautiful chart here. Look at this price action. It speaks for itself. I don't need to put a lot of words behind this. This is what we call an absolutely incredible performance. Look at it. It's shredding the competition. We see here the correction, a correction here coming up and making more gains. So you can't ask for much more in terms of price action than what this is giving us. And just please remember, this is not investment advice, guys. Investing in alternative cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrency in general, it does carry risk, just like any investment. So you got to do your own research, do the work, and don't just believe everything that you hear on Reddit, Twitter, from me. Go and do your own research. And remember, like this video, subscribe to our channel for more market updates and altcoin summaries. Have a great rest of your day.